Sunday morning after the Kentucky game. LSU fan rant. We in here. Yesterday was not the best day for us LSU fans. It was not the most pleasant thing to see. Got out to a slow start, losing Butte, just crushed a lot of spirits. But there's always something positive to take out of it. Tyrion Davis-Price had himself a night. He had him. That's what we've been looking for all season long. You know, it's wild that the passing game wasn't there to complement it. I mean, we went from getting 2-yard runs to 30-yard runs. You know, Amani Goodwin, even on Amani Goodwin's 2-yard runs, you can see his speed transition into explosion. He runs hard. So, hey, everybody's going down this year. It's one of those type of seasons where you can be beat. You know, some teams are better than others this year. They're having better seasons than others. But, hey, Texas A&M opened it up. There is still some life left in the SEC West. The West can still be won by LSU. But we got to beat Florida. LSU fans, yeah, you know, we know what the outcome is looking like at the end of the season for Ed Orgeron, but there's still 6 games left to play in this season. And Ole Miss doesn't have a good defense. Arkansas doesn't have a great defense. Texas A&M looked really bad one moment. Then they come out here and outcoach and outplay Bama. I really think that was more so of Bama got up a lot for the Ole Miss game. And they couldn't bring that same energy to the A&M game. They're a young team. They're not invincible. Nobody in the West is invincible. I don't even think Georgia is invincible. They can be beat too. Just got to keep playing, man. Hey, the season is going to be what it is. And whatever happens is going to happen. But in the meantime, I'm tapping in every Saturday. You know, I'm cheering on those mighty Tigers. Not turning my back on those boys. Because despite what it looks like, those boys are still going to go out there and they're going to play their hardest. And fans, us fans who aren't running any 100-meter sprints, who aren't participating in any practices in what is still 80 to mid-80 degree weather. None of us are out there taking the hits, you know. All we're doing is cheering, and that's what we should do, no matter what. Okay? Nebraska fans are going through the worst, but they are still out there cheering their team on. They only have 1 win. So, it's Florida week. Florida can run the ball. Defense didn't play as well as they've been playing all season. They got up for that Auburn game. I think it was a letdown. I don't think they were able to manifest that same energy for the Kentucky game, but now it's time for them to do so. And I want the offense to continue to stick with that running game. Because the offensive line proved that they can make it happen. I think Peace, I really can't find anything complimentary to say about Peace. I really don't understand why you called the jet sweep with Butte the second time. I mean, Kentucky game plan for that. The first time it didn't work. You lost like 7 yards. Then you ran it again. In the red zone, deep in their territory, and you lost 7 more yards. I don't understand. The first time you ran it, the play before that, Corey Kiner had got 4 yards. Like, the traditional running game was working. There was no need to get cute. It was cool to try the first time. Once it got a loss, that should have been scrapped. You get down in the red zone and you call it again to the near side of the field at that. You don't even call it to the open area. I didn't understand the route concepts. You know, Peace is not rocking people to sleep either. You get 2 good runs, and then you go ahead and call the play action. They waiting on it. They like, yeah, he gonna call the play action now, because you did it in the Mississippi State game. You're calling the same routes that worked in the Mississippi State game. You called a deep pass to Trey Palmer twice. Both times they had it double covered. And so we're just throwing the ball up instead of against the zone running some intermediate routes to get those guys in space and just taking what you can get. You know, you let the game get away from you early on. Last week, you let the game get away from you late. This week, you let the game get away from you early, Pete's. You had the running game. Everything was working, and you just, like that 3rd and 2 to Best. I don't really understand why you would call that pass. That would have been a difficult conversion for Best to make. You know, I think you would have been better off just lining Best up, running towards the inside or something. You know, give him a little space to break a tackle. He wouldn't have even been able to break a tackle there. Like, I mean, he was going to be short. Even if he would have caught that, he was going to be short. So, Peach, the play calling has to get better, buddy. It has to get better, man. It's got to get better. You got to time it right. The run on first down is working. But you can't just run it twice, have success, and then go for the play action. You're becoming a little too predictable with the play calling. You know, I don't know what it's gonna take for you to get that rhythm going, but it's like some of the calls were drive stallers. So, you know, hey, it's a new week, Peach. You get another opportunity to get it right. You know, you need to script you a nice game plan for Florida and attack Florida. Defense, I'm not really concerned. I know y'all going to make up for this past weekend. You know, because you know that Florida is going to run the ball. They're going to be run heavy. They're going to do all the razzle-dazzle to get y'all looking like Kentucky did. It's a copycat league, so y'all need to fix it and get it right. Damon Clark, you've been balling all season. Baskerville, you've been balling all season. So y'all got to get it right. You know, coming that Florida game at home, 11 a.m. They scheduled it at 11 a.m. because I don't really think they want y'all to win. You know, they think that y'all are not a team that's going to get up early after the loss. You know, they're talking about the fans ain't going to show up. Fans need to show up. This Florida week. Okay, Florida can be beat. They are not that great passing the ball. D-line, y'all got to get them sacks. Y'all can't let Emory Jones run wild like Bo Nix did, or like Levis did for that matter. Got to tackle. Got to make the tackle. Well, here we go. It's Florida week. Go Tigers. Let's get it. Fans. It is what it is, man. But there's still an opportunity to win the West, no matter how far-fetched it sounds or how non-realistic it looks or it seems at this point. It can be done. I've seen Florida win the East with 3 losses. Okay? The top dog has been beat. We haven't played the top dog yet. So, let's get behind our guys, man. Let's not completely sell out. You don't like Coach O? Whatever. So what? Keep rooting for the players then. You still love the team, right? So don't root for them to lose just because you hate Coach Orgeron. I love Coach Orgeron. And I'm going to ride with Coach Orgeron until it's over. I want Coach Orgeron to keep doing the best he can to motivate these boys to keep getting up like we saw in that fight last night. Both of those guys kept getting up after getting knocked down. But the LSU football team got to keep getting up because they've been knocked down 3 times now. But keep getting up and keep fighting until it's over, baby. Go Tigers.